it's Jodie.
I'm Dalton. We're with Holly, who's a canine nutritionist.
Vitamin and mineral profile. It's all your dog's daily needs for their vitamin E.
Better everyday, good for.
Dry food, wet food, home cooked, whatever it is. Really underused herbs, a powerhouse. It does make it a superfood. Then that's a consideration.
Is what led us to create Better Everyday.
Kidney health. The clue is in the name.
Yeah.
To enhance the vitamin and mineral content. In holes in diets.
Got another good question from Claire here.
Everyday wellness.
Everyday wellness.
And we can use Digit as the perfect example.
Hey guys, it's Jodie.
And I'm Dalton, and we're the co-founders from Better Dog. And today we're with Holly, who's a canine nutritionist, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about herself.
So I'm Holly, I'm a canine nutritionist, and I specialise in the feeding of canine athletes. Whatever sport they do, then I help to make sure that they are getting the optimum nutrition through their food, through supplements, and to make sure that their everyday health is as good as it can be.
So when we first founded Better Dog, we reached out to Holly. We wanted her expertise on the best ingredients that we could include in Better Hydration. And she has also helped us to create Better Everyday.
So thanks to you lovely guys, we've compiled some questions from the Facebook page, and we have them here ready for Holly to answer. Hopefully she's going to have her wisdom and give you everything that you need to know. Right, so question number one.
Yep.
What age is Better Everyday suitable for?
So for dogs from 12 months onwards. Very easy
Perfect.
question.
Super easy. And so the next one that we'll be moving on to, how is this different from our other product, which is Better Hydration?
In lots of ways. So Better Everyday is a supplement that you can add to food. So whether that's raw food or dry food, wet food, if you home cook, you would add Better Everyday to enhance the vitamin and mineral content overall. But in particular, the vitamins and minerals that are important for a dog to have the most vitality. Mm-hmm. And particularly for the working and sporting dogs.
Of course, yeah. Another question that we got here is, what is Better Everyday good for?
Better Everyday is good for any dog, really. It serves to enhance a dog's food, whether that is raw food, dry food, wet food, home cooked, whatever it is. It's going to make the vitamin and mineral profile of their everyday diet way better. In particular, if you feed a raw food and you don't add anything to it, there can be some minerals and vitamins that are missing in a bog standard sort of raw food. And what this serves to do is to plug those holes and to make sure that you're giving more balance. But even if you're not feeding a raw food, whatever food you're feeding, all of the ingredients that are in Better Everyday and the way that they work is going to enhance your dog's vitality, your dog's well-being, especially for a working or sporting dog, but doesn't have to be. Any dog can benefit.
No, I agree. Makes it superfood.
It does make it a superfood. Yeah, it's got superfoods in it.
Super dogs.
Okay, so next question. Someone has asked if they can give Better Everyday as well as Better Hydration.
Yes, they can. So you would give it almost for similar reasons. Better Hydration has loads of vitamins and minerals that really help your dog alongside hydrating them. And you can use it, if you've got a sporting dog as part of their working day. You can use it for any dog just to make sure that they're drinking enough, as well as having the benefits of the nutrients that it contains. But you might not do that every day. Also, Better Hydration is higher calorie than Better Everyday. So if you've got a dog that might be a little bit chunky or might be on a diet or needs to maintain their weight, or you're counting your dog's calories, then that's a consideration with Better Hydration. Better Everyday, no, it's low calorie. It's fine for dogs that are on a diet. And in particular, dogs that are on a diet that are eating less might need a more dense supplement for their nutrition, for the vitamins, for the minerals. So that's why the Better Everyday is different, and also why you can give it every day.
So we have another one here, and that is what led us to create Better Everyday. I think for me, the shortest answer is that we were fed up of having to take multiple packets of different herbs and supplements with us on the road. We travel a lot and it was just such a pain. We're trying to make the dogs dinner and a gust of wind would blow and we've got 7 packets of dried herbs all on the floor everywhere. So it was just an easy and convenient way for us with our own dogs to get the right things into their diet.
I feel like that's my fault because I'm the one that made you have so many packets of herbs to take with you everywhere you go. So I think maybe one of the little drivers is my fault, a little bit, just a little bit. The good thing about it is, so like I said, you can use it for any food and that's fine. When Dalton and Jodie and I were working together, we had in mind that both myself and they feed raw food. And the thing about raw food is that quite often you would feed a different protein every day. So turkey one day, beef the next, whatever it may be. And in my role as nutritionist, I see that certain proteins might be missing certain nutrients. So an example of that is, unless you're feeding grass-fed beef liver, you're probably going to struggle to meet your dog's vitamin E requirements on a daily basis. And the ingredient that we have in Better Dog that sorts that problem or maintains a dog so that they don't have a vitamin E deficiency is we've got wheatgrass in there, which meets all your dog's daily needs for their vitamin E. And that's just an example of how one of the ingredients works and one of the kind of driving factors as to why we came up with Better Every Day as well.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have tons of
packets blowing everywhere.
Another question that we had asked quite a few times was, how many servings do you get per pack? So, Jodie, do you want to answer this one? And we can use Digit as the perfect example of the size dog, maybe.
So obviously it does depend on the size of your dog, but for like a medium-sized collie, so like Digit size, you'll get around 50 servings per pack. So 1 pack is going to last you quite a while.
So this is a good one here.
Yep.
Holly, what is your favourite ingredient and why?
My favourite ingredient is nettle. I think it is a massively underused herb. I think it's underappreciated and it shouldn't be because it's wonderful. And the reason why I like it so much is because it's a powerhouse. It takes care of various important bodily functions for a dog. It helps with immunity, particularly allergies. It's got a long history for being used for maintaining the immune system, particularly in relation to allergies. So there's that. I mentioned the immune system. Maintaining a healthy immune system for dogs is paramount for me. It's really important. It helps with kidney health. I work with and see a lot of dogs from all walks of life that later in life have kidney problems. So I wanted that in there because of that. When I was talking about plugging holes in diets that some types of diets may have, Nettle does that really well. It's got a balanced calcium and phosphorus ratio. It is a source of vitamin C and it's a source of iron. And having vitamin C and iron in the same preparation means that they work synergistically. So iron doesn't uptake unless you have vitamin C. So Nettle ticks lots and lots of boxes and really helps balance a diet that may not be quite complete. And if you are feeding a complete diet, then it only serves to enhance it. And that's why I like it.
Someone has asked if there will be a subscription option for Better Every Day, and yes, definitely. So at the moment we're in like the pre-order period. As soon as the product is released, so I think estimated around the 9th of October, then you'll be able to subscribe and you get 15% off every purchase. So that's cool.
And the subscriptions are so flexible. You can cancel them, you can delay them, you can do whatever you like. So don't be worried about the subscriptions. I think they're a really good idea and they save you lots of money.
And you'll never forget.
Good.
You won't be at a show without your Better Every Day.
So in both of our products, we have got nutritional yeast, and someone's asked if that is too much nutritional yeast for a dog.
No.
Never too much.
There's Dalton and Jodie can attest. I have spreadsheets and data, and I geek out really hard. And it's definitely not a goal of mine to poison anyone's dog. Therefore, you can feed and, if more products come out, they will all balance each other. You'll be able to use them all together. As it stands, you can use the current 2 Better Dog products together, and that's fine.
Claire has asked if there is anything we would replace with Better Every Day that we might be already using at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. So there are other products on the market that are promoted and sold as being a general wellness herbal mix. And some of the herbs that are in them, you might see parallels. But basically, as I've already described, it's as an everyday kind of wellness boosting vitamin and mineral rich blend of herbs. So if you're feeding something else that claims to do that, then Better Everyday would replace that.
Got another good question from Claire here. Would you give it all year round? I think we don't need Holly to answer this one, should he?
Yes, definitely.
Perfect.
The clue is in the name.
Yeah, every day. Use it every day.
Someone's asked what the benefits of Better Everyday are over just giving all the ingredients separately. So like we've basically done it all for you. The point of this is to make it really easy to give your dogs everything they need every day. And I don't know, we don't particularly find it easy having like multiple packets of herbs open or having to blend them down, things like that. So yeah, we have literally done it for you. They're all combined, blended down so that the dogs like them. And yeah, we've just made it easy for you.
Yeah.
Next question from Dawn is this just an everyday wellness supplement?
Just. It is just that, yeah. Because what's more important than wellness?
Everyday wellness.
Everyday wellness.
That's very good.
Everyday wellness. It's, if you wanted to compare it to others of a similar vein, this one's better. Marketing again. Better every day. I'll stop being cheesy and I'll be serious. A few reasons why it's different and better than the other ones is it's not just herbs. Obviously, we've got the nutritional yeast in there, which is a yeast, and not all of the other ones have a yeast, and they in particular don't have nutritional yeast, and that means that they're not going to have a sort of beta-glucans, and beta-glucans are so important for your dog's immunity and for lots of different facets of your dog's life where it's important to have good immunity, such as recovering from illness, being able to tolerate yearly vaccinations. There's studies on that. So that's just the nutritional yeast. What else do we have that other people don't have? We have a medicinal mushroom. We have cordyceps. Mm-hmm. I could talk about cordyceps for a very long time and no one wants to hear it. I do encourage you to go and have a look at the studied benefits of cordyceps for dogs, for sure. And we are spicy because we've got ginger in there as well, which, like nettle, is very, very underrated and very underused. Ginger is a little powerhouse for its anti-inflammatory benefits, for its benefits for digestion. It's a really good one. So it's better, it's different, and that's why it's not just a wellness supplement. It's a really important lifestyle choice for your dog. Well, I think it is.
To make them feel better. Yeah. Some really good questions from Dawn, and we have one final one, and that is, are there any specific issues that this helps with?
If your dog is generally not a good doer, in terms of they might frequently get infections, they might not recover well from, like when they molt their coat and they might look a bit dull, a bit starey. Just in general, if your dog is a little bit lackluster, then that's what the intention is behind Better Dog. That's what it will help with. Obviously, if your dog has specific medical conditions, and if there's, a real immunological problem for that, then that's not the remit to be fixed by supplement. But in general, better energy exchange, that's what we want from that. So your dog to literally vitality, well-being, that's what we want to improve. Nothing medical targeted. It can improve digestion for sure. Immunity is a big one. Inflammation is a big one. It's packed full of antioxidants. So all the benefits that you would hope to achieve from introducing a higher amount of antioxidants to the diet, then you can apply that to whatever you want it to, depending on your dog. So no, it isn't marketed for specific medical conditions or problems that your dog may have, but certainly we would hope that by giving it, the amount of instances of poor health that your dog has would reduce.
Sarah has asked, and this one's for you, Holly, can this be given alongside other things which contain chamomile and ginger? and she's put in brackets, I do agree this is a very popular Holly Barker recipe. Can you overdo chamomile or ginger?
So I think there's possibly a little bit alluding there to when I do one-to-ones with people and the herbs and things that I tell them to give. So if I've told you to give chamomile and ginger to your dog, then stick with that, because do as you're told. And for if you're giving supplements that already have chamomile in it, so let's talk about chamomile. Chamomile is a really popular herb for calming. And you'll find it in various calming supplements. There is not so much in the Better Every Day that you couldn't give it alongside a calming supplement that also contained chamomile. The dosing for chamomile is actually really quite high, and proprietary supplements that you can buy that have it in, even if you gave those alongside Better Every Day, it wouldn't be too much. The same for ginger. If you wanted to intentionally give too much of these things to your dog, I don't think your dog would be up for it. It would literally, you'd have to disguise it and hide it and purposefully be giving tons and tons of it, and no one's going to be doing that on purpose, I would hope.
Another question here, and it is, why is there a recommended daily dosage?
There's a recommended daily dosage because I think most people find that helpful. If we didn't put that on there, everyone would want to know. And everyone is different. Some people think that a tiny pinch of something is the right amount of a supplement. Some people think a handful of something is the right amount of a supplement. And also the herbs that are contained within it, in themselves, they have a variation of doses. So if, let's say, nettle, for example, you could give loads of nettle, loads and loads and loads and loads of it. So if that's something that you want to do, then fine. But the Better Every Day has a therapeutic level of each thing. It's not the maximum amount of each thing, because that wouldn't be fun for a dog. If we gave in one serving the maximum of every single ingredient, then the dog's going to end up with more herbs than food. I don't think my dog would like that. So that's why the dosing is the way that it is. It's to make sure that there's a functional amount of each thing in there, and not too much and not too little, and that it's palatable, that your dog's going to want to eat it, that it will mix easily with food, and that it's, easy to take with you if you go anywhere. All of that is what goes into deciding how you dose a supplement like this.
Thank you.
Quite a few people have asked if we are going to do a bigger bag for multiple dog households. It will be something that we probably look at in the future. But obviously with the new product, we had to pick a size of bag to start with. So, it will be something that we look at in the future. But
perfect for you guys with lots of dogs like us. Yeah. I think that sums up everything that you guys have asked. Hopefully we've answered the questions and extra questions, everything to do with Better Every Day. Jodie, have you got anything else to say?
No.
Holly?
No, thank you.
Digit? No, she's done. Thanks, guys. Been lovely talking.
Oh, you're so cute. Look at your little face. You're so bloody cute.